Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I'm going to do a little story time sharing with you, which I have not done yet on my channel. Today I'm going to share my personal experience with the beloved coconut oil. Everybody swears by coconut oil for everything, and I do too for most things. I love coconut oil.
I use it as baby rush cream for my daughter's booty. I use it as a lip balm. I used it in my hair. I've used it as a moisturizer for my skin. I've used it as a sun protectant. I use coconut oil for so much. I use it to cook with, and on and on. However,
I'm a part of a group on Facebook, and it's a group that me and my friend Krista started, and if you want to go check it out, I will leave the link down below. It is called Wake Up Makeup, where we just share thoughts and things about, basically it's all about makeup. We share our makeup of the day. We have little competitions every week. Who can win to get their picture as the cover photo, but it's basically all about makeup or anything beauty related. So if you're interested in that, then I will leave the link down below for you guys, and you can go check it out. I'm very interested in skincare right now. I don't think I have super bad skin, but I was just really interested in getting it to the next level. Like, I just wanted it to be a little bit better than it was. And a lot of the girls swore by coconut oil, much like lots of people do. And I am not dogging on these girls at all. I know them. I love them. They're great. But I wanted to share my personal experience with it. So they told me to use it on my face as a cleanser to like take off makeup, or to use it as a moisturizer. I had done a little research on coconut oil, and I was very iffy about it because if you read about it, coconut oil is comedogenic, and basically what that means is it can create comedones on the face. And a comedone is basically a whitehead or a clogged pore. So basically coconut oil is known to clog pores. If you don't have an issue with clogged pores, then you're probably fine with using it. However, I have a really bad issue with blackheads. I am prone to some acne, so I should have known better, but I went ahead and tried it because these girls were saying that they were oily, that they'd had some of these same issues, but it still worked wonders for them. So of course, I wanted to try it out. Instead of just doing like a small patch of skin to see how it would react, I was putting this all over my face every day. Not a whole lot, just before bed, because I felt like I have oily skin, so I don't want to put too much moisture in my face. But oil is supposed to fight oil, so I was doing it at nighttime, just a thin layer all over my face. At first, everything was fine. About 3 days in, everything was fine. You know, I didn't notice any big change. And then it happened. I woke up one day, my chin, this whole area, which is one of my worst breakout areas, is my chin. There were just whiteheads, big, huge, irritated zits. My skin right here and right here was cracked open and bleeding. I was getting lots of bumps up in here and all around in here. It was the most embarrassing. My face has never looked that bad in my life. I literally didn't film videos for my YouTube channel for weeks. Luckily, I had a lot of pre-made stuff because I was so embarrassed by it. And I'm not saying you should be embarrassed by acne if you have it. It was just embarrassing to me because I've never dealt with it before, and I didn't know how to get rid of it. I didn't know how I should go about it. Some people told me just to leave it alone and let it run its course. Other people told me to like put things on it to dry it out. It was awful, so awful. It ended up working itself out, and I'm okay now, obviously. I had so many people react to it in different ways, saying that it was because it was drawing out all the bad stuff in my face, which would be understandable had my face not started cracking open and bleeding. I had a reaction to the coconut oil, so I started doing further research, and come to find out that not only is it comedogenic, but also coconut oil can trick your face into stopping the process of creating sebum. So if you don't know what sebum is the oil that your skin naturally produces. And people that are oily, normally they produce a lot of sebum because their skin feels like it needs it. So when I was putting on this coconut oil, my face was like, okay, we need to just stop producing oil because there's all this oil on her face. So literally my face did not make any sebum, and it got so dry that it was just cracking. It was bleeding. It was so painful. My skin was so irritated, and it was just the most terrible situation. I wanted to share it personally because this has happened to other people. Coconut oil, I love coconut oil. I do think it is a miracle product, but you have to be careful when using it as a medical, I don't want to say medical, but as, yeah, kind of as a medical thing or something that you're putting on your face or in intimate areas, I should say, because you can have adverse reactions to it, and not only, it's not always going to be a good thing, basically, is what I'm trying to say.
I hate you.
I don't hate coconut oil. I still use it on a daily basis for so many things. But for me, it just did not work as a skincare product, which made me so sad. And it made the girls sad too, because I shared with them what it did. Come to find out, some of the other girls had reacted the same way. Some people have the same reaction with their hair. Instead of making their hair really moisturize, it will dry their hair out. So some people just have this reaction. So the reason I am sharing this is because I wanted to say that if you aren't sure how you're going to react to coconut oil, but you're wanting to try it, I recommend doing like a skin patch test. So an area on your face that's kind of a problem area, like your nose or somewhere your T-zone, your chin, wherever a problem area is on your face, just put it there. Don't put it on your whole face. Just see how your skin's going to react to it. Kind of like how they tell you to do a patch test with your hair when you're dyeing it to see how your hair is going to react. I recommend doing that. I also wanted to take some time to educate you guys on some kind of oils that will be good for your skin. So they do oils in levels from a 0 to a 5. 0 being it will not clog your pores, and 5 being very high, as in this is super comedogenic, okay? So coconut oil is actually a number 4 on that scale, so it's almost the highest it can be, meaning it will definitely clog your pores if you have issues with that. So some oils that I've come to love, the first one would be argan oil, and this is from Pura Dior. I do have a discount code for them. I don't get anything from it. It's not sponsored. They just sent me products. I love them, so they gave me a discount code for my followers. This is something that saved my face after dealing with that monstrosity stuff. So this is rated a 0. Argan oil is super great for your face. It's non-comedogenic. Normally the thinner oils are. Another one I really love, and this one's actually number 2, so it's kind of in between, you have to be careful with it, is vitamin E. Just straight vitamin E. You can either buy the capsules, and the only other bottle of vitamin E I found that wasn't mixed with some other kind of oil, if you look on the back, like the dollar stores one, they sell bottles of what they claim is straight vitamin E oil, but if you read the ingredients, it has coconut oil in it, and it also has like soybean oil in it. The only one I've ever found is a Kroger brand, and it says replenish on it, and it says vitamin E body oil, and on the ingredients it just says vitamin E. And you'll know it's straight vitamin E because it is really thick. Vitamin E is very sticky. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very sticky. I've had this bottle for over a month, and I haven't even really put a dent in it. I do not use a lot of this when I do use it. I mostly love it because it just gives me like life back into my face. So when I use this, I either mix it with my argan oil or I mix it with my moisturizer, so it's not like so thick and just sitting on my skin. So I use it in super tiny increments, which I recommend. Some other oils that are really great, hemp oil is a 0, really great for the skin. It won't clog your pores. Shea butter is at a 0, so it is really good for your skin. And also sunflower oil is a really good one. It is at a 0. If you have really irritated skin, aloe vera is a really good one. Aloe vera gel is also a 0, so it is non-comedogenic. And I've heard people have a lot of sex stories. I've heard of people having a lot of success stories using aloe vera gel. You just be careful with vitamin E, because I've heard of people having super bad reactions to it because they're allergic. So make sure you know whether you're not allergic to vitamin E oil, or do some kind of skin test to make sure you're not allergic to it, preferably not on your face, because if you're allergic to it, you'll know, trust me. So that is just what I wanted to share with you guys about coconut oil. Coconut oil is a miracle product, but not always for everything and for everyone. So if you guys like me doing these story times and personal experiences, just let me know and I will continue to do more. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time, and thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!
Dun dun. Dun dun.